Look at the lovely park, you lot. It's lovely weather, lovely day. I'm just out filming for another video. Got the drone there in the sky. Lovely skate park. No one around because it's the middle of the week. It's Thursday. So I thought, well, let's go and take advantage of this, get this done, get this other video done. Love it. Let's see what else we can find today. I think I've got a bit of a dirty lens because all the footage, yeah, there's bloody condensation on the inside of the lens. I don't know how you get rid of that. Bloody annoying. So I had quite a good old go on this actually. The only thing what happened was broke the little knuckle thingamajig in there, so got to get a new one of those at some point, but I'll leave it as it is for now. But yeah, proper love this little buggy, man. Got some nice little upgraded bits on the cards for it. Already done the engine. That's a Nova B3 engine on there. Very nice engine, nice and powerful. Nice running engine as well. You can get them from sRCShop if you want one. Go and get one from there. Very good engines. But I've got a few other little bits on the cards for this buggy. I'm not going to say anything what they are because some of you who are watching this video might well be ones that watch the other channel. So I'll leave it as a bit of a surprise. But yeah, proper happy with that buggy. Nice one that is. It's not really suited to a skate park though. I never do like taking buggies to skate parks because the flat, hard concrete landings they do take their toll on it because they don't have a lot of suspension and they go bang on the floor and it's like, man, that was a bit painful, that one. So I'm just doing a little bit of work here on my old this is my laptop that I do me well, I used to do my editing on until it stopped working, and I thought to myself, it seems to me as if the CPU, the thermal paste on CPUs, it ages and it goes hard and brittle and it doesn't really do its job anymore. And luckily enough, when I used to build laptops and computers, I had my own little company doing it, and I also used to repair other people's laptops and computers and things. This is quite a common thing, but it just got shoved in the corner. You know, the laptop got shoved in the corner. Kind of just thought to myself, you know, I'll repair it one day, might give it to my kids or something one day. Then the other day I was digging around in the cupboard trying to find something else, and I found a bit of thermal paste. Still in the packet, Arctic thermal paste. It's only 4 grams of it, but I reckon that'll be enough. So I'm going to get some contact cleaner and a little bit of a cloth, clean the old stuff off and put the new one on. Put the new stuff on, and I'll clean the fans out while I'm at it. I always fan there. It wasn't that bad actually. Not a lot of dust in there at all. I do blow those out occasionally, or I used to. There's another one there to blow that one out. And yeah, so the CPUs are going to be rethermaled, and we should be well away then. Hopefully that will keep things going. Upgraded the RAM few years ago. What did I upgrade it to? I can't remember now, whatever that says on there. 4 gig, so it's only got 8 gig of RAM on here. I could have a bit more. I can't remember the full story of what happened. I think it had 12 gig, and I think I nicked the RAM off of something else, so I didn't upgrade it. I did upgrade it at one point, but I think I downgraded it because I nicked the RAM and put it on something else and put the 4 gig in here, 8 gig in here, something like that. I can't remember the exact thing. It's overclocked as well, but with it being overclocked, that does mean it gets a bit hotter, which is probably why the thermal paste has failed earlier than normal. It's an M17 Alienware laptop. Well, when did I buy it? I bought it in 2014, new. And we're now in 2023, so what's that? That's 9 years. So it is 9 years old. Done a lot of gaming on it, a lot of video editing. They do get hot, but anyway, let's change over this paste. Don't know how old this paste is, but it's still in the tube, not even sealed, not even taken out the bag or anything, so it'll be alright, I'm sure. and yeah, stick some of that on and see if we can get this up and running again. And then I might better use this laptop as like a backup and stuff, and let the kids use it or whatever. But yeah, no good. The trouble was the graphics card, the NVIDIA graphics card is out of date. They don't offer updates for it anymore, and to buy a new graphics card, we're looking at about £300 or £400. Even second hand, we're looking at £200-300, and I didn't want to spend that much money on it. That's why I thought, that's the other reason why I got put in as a corner. That's it, because I couldn't update it, and you know, it kept coming out updates, and they couldn't run certain programs and things because it couldn't update the software on the graphics card. I couldn't install Premiere Pro on it. That's right, it's all coming back to me now. It's all coming back to me, you lot. That's why I stopped editing videos on it, because Premiere Pro stopped working. And I couldn't update the version of Premiere Pro because that needed a better update for the graphics card. But the graphics card wouldn't update because they don't offer updates for that anymore, because they've discontinued that one. They put a new one, and to buy a new one, there's too much money. Didn't want to spend it, so I just ended up getting a new laptop, which is sad because there's nothing wrong with this one apart from the graphics card thing. It can be used for stuff other than stuff you need the graphics card for. Anyway, let's put the thermal paste on and see how we go. Just having a little check around, doing all of these as well, putting all these back together now, and yeah, I had a quick look at the graphics card. I'm going to see if I can find one that will fit in here, because it's not, you can't just buy like the graphics card for like a desktop computer, because it won't fit. You have to buy a laptop graphics card, and as you can see, everything's a lot smaller. So I had a look at it, took the number of it, and well, even though I could just look at the number of it, I can't remember what it is. A GTX GeForce something or another, but I took the serial number off the back of it anyway. But yeah, I just wonder if I can get a newer version of it that will fit in here, you know, cheap, you know, because if I can, my daughter wants a laptop, and I can't afford to buy her a laptop. So if I can get this one working where she can actually use it for like schoolwork and stuff like that, then she can have this one, because there's no point in, I can't afford to buy her a new one. So I'll just fix this one up and give this to her. This will be plenty for, she better play Roblox and Minecraft all she wants, as long as I can get the graphics card all right, where it don't keep saying update, can't use it now. That's what it does. Asks for and tells you to update it, and you can't run any programs. It's like you've got to update before you can run this program. Well, you can't bloody update it because it don't do bloody updates for it anymore. And I'm not going down all the route of hacking it and stuff anymore. I used to back in the day, but not no more. Yeah, that 4 grams was 4 grams of MX4 thermal compound. That's more than enough. It won't focus on that one. I don't think it will do. There we go. Yeah, that was more than enough. Still got some left. Yeah. No, where's it go? It goes that way around. There we go. That slides on there. Oh, I've got to do 2 hands. Slides on there, battery in, two screws in, 1 screw there, 1 screw there, battery in, job is a good one. Let's see if she boots up alright, and see what exactly happens once we get booting. Hopefully. So what happened was it boot up alright, but then the fans will come on constantly. So hopefully now we're looking for a good boot up, but no fans for ages, until we actually start doing something strenuous. Looking for a good contact cleaner, by the way, good switch cleaner. This stuff, very good stuff. Love this stuff. Use it on CB radios, computers, anything that's electronic, you know, good stuff. Cleaning the electrical contacts. The battery's not very good on this laptop anymore. I've just had to plug it in, but it conked out before I could plug it in. I do need to get a new battery for it if I'm going to start using it better. But nice. It seems to be working anyway now, which is brilliant! Hey! I spoke too soon. Here is Mr. Fan. And all we're doing is updating. Trying to update, not doing anything. And here's Mr. Fan come on and full blast. Oh, that's a shame. I thought I'd fixed it. Oh well, back to the drawing board. We'll leave that in there updating on and see if the fans stay on. They might come on for some reason. I don't know what that would be. It ain't been on for long. But we'll see what happens. Do you know what happened to me the other day, right? All the time, I always get emails and messages on Twitter and Instagram as well, saying, hey, would you like to review our products, you know. Most of them are scams, and you can see they're scams and just people fishing, fishing for, you know, information and all that kind of stuff. And sometimes they'll say, yeah, we'll give you the product for free, but you've got to buy it first and then we'll refund you. Well, if you do that, sometimes they don't even refund. You go and buy the product, they won't give you and then they'll stop talking to you. So you bought this product. Don't go doing that. But the other day I got one, and I'm not going to mention the company, but they sent the email to the other channel, the RC channel, the email address on that. I was checking those emails and I got this email, and it looked a lot more legitimate than the other ones. So I was like, let's have a look at this one then. It didn't go in the spam folder either. So I looked at it. Didn't never open any links, by the way. It's okay to open an email, but never open any links on any email. It's not good. But anyway, didn't open any links. Anyway, just opened up the email, had a look, looked up the company that they claimed to be from, quick Google search, and found out that they're a legitimate company. Went on their website. The email address, what they sent the email to me from, matched the email address on the website. So I was like, right, okay, that's good. It's not because sometimes scammers, they pretend to be companies. I get them all the time. I get people pretending to be Raid of Legends. Get people pretending to be that Manscaped thing, you know, with the trimmer where you can trim your balls up. They're not really them. They're just people pretending to be them, fishing for your information. I get people pretending to be Kyosho all the time, you know. Hey, we're Kyosho. We'd love to send you a free product, and all you have to do is review it. Would you like to do that? But they're not really Kyosho. They're not Kyosho. Anyway, had this company wanted me to review a drone for them. Get their new drone out, test it and review it. Looked up the company. The company's real. The website was real. They sell their stuff on Amazon as well, but never do the reviews for Amazon, because if you do a free review for Amazon, you can get kicked off of Amazon. I don't want to be doing that, because Amazon does come in handy sometimes. The old Amazon movies and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, so I thought, this is a legitimate company. All right then. So I replied. They said, yeah, we'd love to send you a product. All you've got to do is review it and make a video of it. Do a review video. And yeah, and we'll have to work with you. I was like, brilliant, no problem. This sounds good. What product do you want me to review? They said, this drone. Sent me pictures of it, blah, blah, blah. And then they said, right, we'll get back to you in a few months when we want you to collaborate. I was like, what? You've just gone through all of this saying you want me to do it now because you got your new one out. Now you're going to do it in a few months. Add me. Luckily, I didn't give out any personal information, none whatsoever. The only information they got from me was my name, my first name, not my second name, my first name. In fact, I don't think they even got that. No, they didn't even get that, because I signed off of every email with Haggard RC, so didn't even get my first name. But I thought, you cheeky bastards, going through all that with me and then saying, oh, we'll come back to you in a few months, then we can collaborate. No. It's so tricky out there, man. Whenever you think you're going to get like a bit of a sponsor, they just turn out to be idiots anyway. Well, I don't know what's happened here. I left it in here updating, and the fans were blasting away, and all of a sudden I heard it go, ting, oh, and then it's gone off. System did not shut down cleanly. So it obviously had an error. We're probably going to get a blue screen in a minute, probably. I wonder if it's because it got too hot. It couldn't have got too hot though, because both fans are full out and it's got brand new thermal paste on it. Something's a bit dicky with it. I think what I might end up doing, look, it's got Core i7 on there. I think it's not running Windows 7 anymore, that's long gone. I think I've had Linux on this, I've had Linux, I even put Mac on it at one point. Linux, I think now it's got, is it Windows 10 it's got on it? It might be Windows 10, I can't quite remember. But yeah, well, I might delve into it, because if my daughter wants a laptop, I'll have to get one working for her. I might delve into it, or I might leave it a bit longer. I'll have to see. Trouble is, because it's so out of date sort of thing, it needs actual hardware, really. And hardware I don't want to be buying. But then again, you look at it the way, you know, buying a new laptop for her or buying some hardware might be cheaper. It might be cheaper to buy some bits and bobs, like a new graphics card, probably a new CPU. Buy them. It might be cheaper than buying a new laptop. I'll have to look into it. I'll see what I can find. You can buy second-hand laptops anyway, but probably even better get a second-hand CPU, second-hand graphics card, perhaps. And it might be cheaper than buying a new laptop. Who knows? But we're still loading at the moment, so it ain't happy. Yeah, man. We're gonna have to do something. Look, this PC doesn't currently meet the minimum system requirements to run Windows 11. Not that I want Windows 11, but you know, never mind. Everything goes out of date so quick. When I bought that was the cutting edge, man. That was the top of the range one. Like, literally, I saved up for months for it, and you couldn't get better. That was the highest spec one I could get at that time, and now it don't even meet the requirements to run the bloody software. That's where they get you. That's where them manufacturers, they get you. You know, they stop giving out the updates and everything like that. So people are like, oh well, I can't update anymore. Gonna have to go and buy a new one. Then they go out and spend money. Tricky old world out there, you lot. Tricky old world. Check out this. I've got a little tool stand thing, and also I've got this little shock stand. So when you're doing your shocks on your RC cars, you put them in there and you put the shock oil in, and it lets all the bubbles come up to the top. You just let them sit them to rest. I don't think these ones would actually fit in there. They might do. But I got this and a tool thing and a few other bits and bobs, an air filter and all that kind of stuff. Glow plug. Got an air filter wherever I've done with it. I've put it somewhere and probably lost it. Oh, there it is. From a mystery box from a little shop called Luke's RC Shop. He's in Yorkshire somewhere, and someone pointed that website over to me and said, "Oh, have a look at this shop. He does decent stuff for savages." And I need a few bits for me savage and that. So I had a look on there, and when I saw mystery boxes, I thought to myself, mystery box. I love a mystery box. You never know what you're going to get. £5, £10, £15 and £20. The £20 one was out of stock at the time. So I got a £15 one to see what I could get. Bit of content as well, isn't it, for everyone else? And yeah, got that kind of stuff. Brilliant. And since then, I've had contact from Luke. He was over the moon. We've managed to sell quite a few boxes between the pair of us now for him. So go and have a look at Luke's RC Shop if you're interested in RC stuff. He does do some Kyosho stuff, but not. I don't think he's really got much. He's expanding at the moment. He's mainly HPI stuff. Loads of stuff for savages. Loads and loads of stuff for savages. Mainly what he does is savages. HPI stuff, you know. You can get all kinds of different stuff. Spacers and axles and chassis. He's got loads of stuff on there. But the mystery boxes, they're the thing to be getting. You do get your true amount of value. You can get any value you want. Just because he says £20, you could buy, if you contact him and say you want a £50 box, the value of 50 quid, a mystery box value of 50 quid. You tell him what car you've got or whatever you're interested in, petrol, nitro, and he'll put a £50 value of random stuff, and when you get it, it'll be fun. You can have £100 if you wanted. He'll do any value you want to do, providing he's got enough stock to make up that value, if you know what I mean. But yeah, Luke's RC Shop, go and have a look. For people that are interested in RC, that kind of stuff's always fun. I like a mystery box every now and again. Sometimes you buy a mystery box from places and you don't get your value, you know. But certain places like that, you do get you do get what you pay for. Speaking of that, I do need some new tyres, so I'll have to go and get some at some point. But I'll leave them for now. They've got plenty of tread left. Load of it. Right, I'll do a load of updates on it and see how it goes. I've got to go and have a look at my drone now, because you know the first part of this video I was out and about getting some footage for another video. Well, I managed to get the footage, but what happens is I keep getting condensation on the inside of the lens. Never ever had it before. I've flown that drone in minus 10 degrees, I've flown it in plus 30 degrees a couple of summers ago when it was 30 degrees. Never had any condensation whatsoever. It was 20 degrees the other day when I was out and about. no condensation once I'm on the ground, but when I go up in the air, condensation starts to happen in the lens, and I get a faded image, and it's very annoying. I don't want to take the lens apart because it's very intricate, and that's not my thing. Got to try and work out why I keep getting condensation on the inside of the lens only when I'm flying. I've never ever had it before. Anybody knows how I can fix that, let me know. And the condensation is on the inside of the lens. Had that drone for about 8 years now. So, no, not that long. About 6 years. 6 years. 2018. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 5 years. Had that drone 5 years. Never had that problem before. So, anyway, I'm going to have a look at that. I'll catch you later on. All the best. Enjoy yourselves. Love life. Love each other. Treat everybody the same. Catch you later.